Valley Ambulance, Washtenaw County Emergency Management, Washtenaw County Road Commission, HART, Michigan State Police, and the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office. I'd like to introduce you to Patrol Operations Supervisor Lieutenant David Powell. He will provide you with information regarding the ongoing investigation and answer whatever questions he can. Lieutenant Powell.
As the chief said, this is an ongoing investigation. It's going to be going on for several days. It's not near completion at all, and we ask that everybody stay clear of the area. Let the investigators do their job. Give them room. It is blocked off. It will continue to be blocked off, only accessible to the residents. As the chief said, our thoughts and prayers go out to the families and friends of the victims. And with that, I will provide you with the victims' names. So, Richard Pruden, Pruden, is the sole occupant and owner of the residence there on Winters Lane. He's lived there for some time. His daughter, Hope Bragg, Bragg, her husband, and their three children with him. So the three Bragg children, Don and Hope Bragg, were in from Arkansas visiting Hope's father, Richard, when this tragedy occurred. Currently, Richard Pruden, 72, from Northfield Township, is still in critical condition in the hospital. Hope Bragg, 51, from Arkansas, is deceased. Her husband, Don Bragg, from Arkansas, also deceased. He's 53 years old. Their 22-year-old son, Kenneth Bragg, from Arkansas, deceased. Elizabeth Bragg, 19, their daughter, from Arkansas, deceased. And their youngest child, Stephen Bragg, also from Arkansas, is in stable condition. Again, the investigation is still ongoing. I can't say preliminarily, and it's subject to change pending further analysis of the evidence and interviews. That we have an undetermined fuel air explosion that caused this explosion. We do not suspect any foul play at this time. I've been in contact with the next of kin family, and they have set up GoFundMe accounts, one for Richard Pruden and both Stephen Bragg, which I'll share with you. It'll also be on our police Facebook page, a link to it as well. And then the township has scheduled a vigil to be held this Saturday, January 6th, at the Whitmore Lake High School, located at 7430 Whitmore Lake Road, and that's going to begin at 3 p.m. So that's all I have right now. If there's any questions, I'll try to answer what you can.
What do you think by undetermined fuel air explosion? Can you elaborate on that?
Well, we have to do testing to find out what the fuel sources were to the residents, whether it's propane, natural gas, something of that sort. But we've ruled out foul play. I've seen rumors on social media that it may be a meth lab. We found no evidence of anything, any type of butane lab, meth lab.
So do you think it was a improper fuel hookup and that's what led to this?
I don't know the answer to that.
Have they had any recent appliances installed?
I don't know if they've had any recent appliances installed. That's still part of our investigation.
What about any work done in the house?
I don't know that.
You spoke to next of kin. We know it had to talk, but what was the conversation?
It's horrible. They're from out of state, and the next of kin are from a different state, and they're trying to take care of the ones that are still with us and recovering in the hospital, and then their other distant relatives, with stress and other health problems. It's awful.
When you look at possible sources, have you been able to eliminate something that, meaning, as a layperson, you wonder about natural gas, consumers' energy, lines are still have integrity, maybe that's eliminated as a source, meaning have you been able, without identifying something specifically, what it wasn't, if you get the integrity?
No, because there's multiple agencies assisting us with the investigation, and everybody's doing their part. And I would imagine here in the next week or two coming that those answers will come. But as of right now, we can't say for certain what we think it is or isn't.
And are you able to identify the source of it, or is the explosion too great that you don't know where it's?
No, there's nothing left of the property. I've never seen anything like it.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit? I mean, we've seen the aerial photos, but if you could sort of describe how extensive this debris field was and just kind of what this has been like for your workers trying to process the evidence.
It's I think it's a 5-acre parcel, and I would say probably at least 2 acres of it is covered in debris. Everything's just blown into such small pieces. It's hard to make sense of what everything is.
Do we have causes of death for the?
We don't.
And what about anyone about the family members? Maybe they're going to say either what they did for a living, for parents that passed, or any details of the kids that you've been able to talk to.
I don't have that information right now. No, I'm sorry.
Talk about the youngest son who survived. How old is he?
He's 16.
Have you been able to talk to him?
I have not.
Has anybody
Our investigator spoke to him the day of the incident briefly, and then due to medical reasons, we weren't able to speak to him for a few days. I understand he's undergoing some significant surgeries today, as a matter of fact. So that'll be part of the investigation, is getting in and speaking with them.
has he been able to shed any light on where they were in the home?
No.
Have you been able to determine what part of the home the explosion actually occurred in, like where it started?
Unfortunately, no. The basement walls are even crumbled in. The concrete basement walls are crumbled in, and there's concrete walls that are strewn throughout the property. It's going to take a lot of time.
How do you approach something like this, needing outside help? Where, as an officer, I don't even have an idea where an investigation of this type would begin.
Yeah, that's a good question. We're a small agency. We don't have many resources, and we had, like the chief said, we had help from numerous outside agencies and counties. That day, the state police, Livingston County, Washtenaw County, fire departments from over the area, and we don't train for houses exploding. We train for a lot of other things, and I think our personnel did a great job with what we had thrown at us.
So is there an agency that comes in and takes the lead on that part, or how long might this take if you have?
No, I think we'll work it together with the other outside agencies, with that being their expertise in some of those areas, and then we'll put the big picture together and see where it comes to.
Do you have any idea on the time frame?
I don't.
We know it's no cost, that's been determined just yet officially.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
We know it's no cost that's been determined officially just yet, but with being felt by a lot of people in the area and stuff, I know there's a lot of concern. Is there anything that people can do to try to, prevent this from happening to them that you can speak on this time?
Turn it over to the fire chief for that one.
So I think, the state of Michigan and the state fire marshals put out a lot of programs about carbon monoxide testing, things of that nature. If there's a concern for gas, we've always worked with Consumers Energy in Detroit, Edison, to try and alleviate that. So there are monitors, things like that. Again, it's preliminary. We don't know what type of gas yet until it's confirmed. And on our side, I reached out to Michigan State Police and their fire investigators to assist us. It's a requirement for us to work with the state fire marshal. So some of those people we've had on scene, we've talked to them and try to rely on their expertise on this. And they've got some other resources, I think, that MSP has called in for us. So.
If that's it for questions, I'll just reiterate, like I said, the families have set up a GoFundMe for Stephen and Richard, and I'll share those with you here today, and hopefully you can share those on your networks, and we'll also share it on the Northfield Township Police Department Facebook page, as well as our government page, and I assume the fire department page as well. just again to reiterate the visual that it's going to be held on Saturday, January 6th at 3 p.m. at Whitmore Lake High School. If you can attend, show support for the not only the victims of this tragedy and their families and friends, but the community itself.
Lieutenant, can I ask one more, please?
Sure.
Ms. Please mention your federal partners, I mean, who has expertise in this type of investigation?
Yeah, we're being assisted by the Michigan State Police and the ATF.
Are most homes in this area on, like, consumers, or would they, are some homes still got propane, like, what's the, you don't know yet?
Yeah, I couldn't answer that to be certain what they would be on. We're a rural community. Some areas have natural gas and some don't.
Was it an older home?
I believe it was 79,
1979.
1979 when it was built.
I'm Ken Dignan, DIG-NAN. I'm the Township Supervisor for Northfield Township. I just want to come up and thank our first responders. They've done a tremendous job here. It's not an easy job, but we have to think about them as well and their care. And this is a very caring, loving community, Northfield Township. We're a very tight-knit community, and I just want to say we're here for the family, we're here for friends of the family and the neighbors, but we're also here for our first responders. And I can't say enough about their level of professionalism and dedication to making sure that things are done properly. So, thank you.
If that's all, I have a hard copy of the release for you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.